this is what I do. I wake up every morning just chatting about my content. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's actually what I do. I'm talking so much about content already. Today, we're gonna go to a workspace. I'm loving this workspace for today. Day in the life of a content creator. Yeah. To create a perfect blend of both. I just moved into my new apartment and pop culture. And then if I allow myself to do it, my little ring light died. My little ring light, or the ring square, or my little square light died, and I'm sad because I love that freaking thing. I need to charge it. Let me go charge it real quick. Okay, I charged it. That is like one thing as a content creator. You gotta make sure all your batteries and your lights and your everything are charged. You have all the gear, you have all your equipment all the time. And speaking of, I just had a new idea for my TikTok bio. If you don't follow me on TikTok, please do. That's kind of where I reignited my love for content again. Long story short, I've been making content basically my whole life, ever since like high school. I've been obsessed with like taking pictures, being an influencer, blah blah blah, even before it was a thing. Now I'm like, obviously I'm like only 26, so like it was a thing, but before it became mainstream. So I enjoyed doing it, and then when I figured out it was a job in like 2020, when I finally quit my job, I was like, I'm gonna be an influencer. Kind of failed at that. Took 2 years off, and then now I'm back. I used to just do Instagram and YouTube, but now I kind of built up like my most following on TikTok. It's really not even a lot, but this is the most followers I've had ever. So it just kind of gives me a place to like dump and put my ideas. It's kind of like my brainstorming. So I just had an idea to change my bio from getting paid to live, which is my slogan and my goal and like the journey I'm taking you guys on, figuring out how to make sure I get paid to live, and like I want to inspire people to do the same thing. Like, it's the behind the scenes. Like, I've been thinking about each platform in terms of like an extension of me. If you don't follow Tess Barkley, I'm not really sure how to say her last name, but I'm obsessed with her. I love her content. She really inspired me because she's like the first person I saw who has like a life that I kind of envisioned. And she talks about how like each of your platforms are basically like your little products if you are the brand. It's just a different way for your audience to receive the same message. And similarly, I found another guy named Dan Coe, obsessed with his content. He like is basically taking everything I've always thought in my head about content and marketing and personal brands, and like he already has a platform based on it, and I think I couldn't agree with his stuff more. He kind of focuses more on like having your one thing that you're basically repurposing in so many different ways. And look, I'm a like no niche, you know, balls to the wall kind of content girl, because I really believe if you're being authentic, you should develop the same categories of topics anyway. I wouldn't typically resonate with like repurpose the same message over and over again. But I do find what he's saying is in a different way. You're basically creating that message based on things that you already like. So it's not like a top-down approach. Like, this is my message, or this is my niche, and I'm gonna create all these different pieces of content based on it. He's kind of saying what's already within you, what do you already believe, and then create a singular message and talk about that, but also talk about everything else you wanna do. Like, I'm talking about getting paid to live, but I also really love fashion. I also really love home decor. I also really love like going out, having fun, traveling. And so like all of those things, they do feed into my general message, because in my mind, getting paid to live is being able to shop and put together outfits and travel and hang out with my friends and have all these experiences whenever I want, however I want, building companies. I have been like just eating that shit up, and I've been really cooking up like a story for myself and like a strategy for myself with all my platforms. All that to say, I feel like TikTok as one of my products is how I kind of show how I'm getting paid to live and like my mindset behind it, but in a shorter form version. So I think YouTube, it's kind of more the Bible, right? Like, it's more of like, where can I refer to this message that she talked about, or like this verse, whatever. And then my blog, I hope to build up in the same way. Like, you can refer to solid pieces of things that explain what I'm talking about. But TikTok is really like where you get my vibe, where you get my day-to-day vibe that should match my longer form content. Okay. Shaheen always makes fun of me because I change my bio all the time and literally no one cares. But it's for me. It's for me to keep iterating on my shit. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're gonna do my morning routine. I'm talking so much about content already. Day in the life of a content creator. Yeah, this is what I do. I wake up every morning just chatting about my content. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's actually what I do, because once I'm done with my morning routine, I find Shaheen in any corner of the house he's at and I just rant to him about my ideas for hours. Because when you do your journaling, you start thinking. My brain is like doubling in size, I swear. Let's lay out the schedule. So for today, we are going to, I'm already late because it's 9. It's literally 9. I'm supposed to be like leaving the house in an hour. So it's pretty late, but basically I was supposed to have like, woke up, journaled. I haven't done any journaling for today. I do Purpose 30. I'm a content creator, I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm really like, I'm obsessed with the idea of a personal brand and I want to build that for myself. That book has been helping me just kind of envision my future self, and you know, I'm all about future self. I love that concept. If you're into it, I'll drop the book. This is the book. Super good, super cool. And I was supposed to be doing that, and I think Pilates this morning. I've been doing my 20-minute Pilates, but I love this one. It's 20 minutes, it's quick. You feel the burn, you feel sore. It feels like reformer Pilates. I don't think I'll have time because today we're gonna go to a Workspace. We got invited, it was just me, but I asked if I could have Shaheen come along with me. We got invited to a co-working space that just opened here. We're gonna go there and just like work from there for the day. And it's gonna be nice because I get to have a little co-worker today. Even though I live with my fiance and we both work from home, we're both like quitter jobs trying to start things. So I'm gonna finish my Marie Forleo B-School training video while I make myself a nice coffee, and then we're gonna journal, probably at my apartment complex's pool, because I love that area and it feels like fall outside. Okay, ignore the fucking tripod, but Shaheen and I are actually gonna go for a walk real quick so we can go together. And I'm wearing this top from Boohoo. It is so cheap but fits so well. I think they have some at Target. And these pants from Beyond Yoga, and I'm just gonna do a little walk. I'm obviously gonna take this bonnet off and then we'll come back and make coffee. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to make the pumpkin spice latte, or just kind of like some pumpkin spice mixture. It's currently 9:57. I'm supposed to leave in like 30 minutes. The plan is I might meditate later when I come back today. I think I'm gonna move Pilates when I come back later today. Right now, I'm just gonna make myself a latte. I'm gonna get dressed. I feel the urge to make another TikTok. Again, I was journaling, lots of thoughts. We got these new cups and straws. They're so cute. So I'm gonna make myself a kind of like espresso drink type thing with pumpkin spice. I swear I'm a barista. Can someone tell me what this drink is like actually called, like technically? Because I feel like I'm a genius. Alrighty, we're at my desk. Before I get ready and before we head out, I'm going to, it's 10:09. I'm going to just quickly look at my schedule and organize everything, because last night I just like peaced out. I like hung out with a friend. I barely got to finish anything because I got my hair braided. So I did not like organize my schedule. I just did what I could while I was getting my hair braided for like 5 hours. I feel like I'm just coming into a show. I got most things done. I worked on my website, which is coming out soon. Hopefully by the time this video is up, you'll see my website. I made a coming soon page, which I can insert here. I did not get to edit my YouTube video like it shows here on my agenda. I put up an Instagram photo. Oh my God, did I screw up my website? I'm like freaking out. I hope this is a glitch. Okay. Squarespace scared the crap out of me. It was showing everything really big. I was like, I messed around with the CSS and I was scared that I like fucked the whole thing up. This is like ways that I force myself to take action before I'm ready, because I've been sitting on this website for months. I think it's just like bare minimum. But I will say, while I was figuring out what my website's going to be about, whether it's going to be mainly my consulting, my coaching, or mainly about me as a creator, I have formulated a better idea. I have been doing more beat school, understanding how to write the copy for my landing pages. So I do feel like it's been productive time wasted, or productive procrastination. I'm going to work on that a little bit today. I also am going to work on one of my blogs on Medium. Again, like I was saying, long form content has been really helping me solidify all these ideas. I've been also making a strategy deck for myself on like my overall like funnel or story. So mainly like the message and story, then kind of like the products, like the different platforms I'm on, and then also like the style I want to post on each, like what my TikTok is going to be used for to help the overall message, what my podcast is going to be used for. So this quarter has been really focused on building up my podcast, my blog, and my like website and the places I advertise my consulting. I've taken a little bit more of a pause on short form content, so Instagram photos, videos, reels, TikToks, because I feel like I got a system down and now I just need to see how everything fits in the bigger picture. I'm really excited about this podcast. It's coming out soon. I don't know, I'm so excited about it. I can't wait for people to see it. And one shift I've been realizing is that I just really enjoy creating. I don't know, it's all I want to do. I want to talk about building your dream life, how to create the dream life, doing things that you want, doing things that just feel authentic to you, and like that's enough. And like just cause I want to talk about the struggles I am having building up my brands, one, my personal brand, but also building up this consulting business, which in my brain is more like a practice business, because my personal brand is the real one. And I really hope to have courses and retreats and just like a community of people who are like me eventually. But I do need to practice the skills of being an entrepreneur, like sales, copywriting, getting clients, you know, things like that. Oh my God, what day is it? Oh, just kidding. No, I have to post a reel today. I'm doing B-School right now. It's kind of like a on the go kind of thing. I just like listen to it and I write down the notes when I get a chance. I'm gonna take my camera with me to this workspace because I can already see it's like blinking at me right now. So packing up all the chargers and all the things, the bag so far, and we're probably gonna add a lot more. So I have my laptop and my planner. You're gonna post your content even if you think you're boring, no one cares, and that nobody would watch you. Number one, and arguably the most important, is that we get to control it. We get to show off all the sides of our personality. Like whatever you think is weird about you is probably what people find interesting about you. We are off. It's giving Haley and Justin. What did you just drive over? It sounded like a nail. I'm like so professional, trying just wearing shorts and a t-shirt. But anyway, we're headed to the place. It's 11:04. It's not bad. It's only 10 minutes away. Well, I told the guy we'd be there at 11. Sorry, that's all my stuff. I have like my water bottle and tripod here and my fat ass furry bag.
Yeah, I ate breakfast because I don't think I'm gonna eat.
I know, that's the thing, I didn't eat. Hopefully they have a vending machine. I didn't bring any kind of food, and I had this coffee that's gonna give me the shits. I already know. Sorry if the sound was awful for like 5 minutes, but it's only 10 minutes away, so that's great. So we're not even that late. We're gonna be there at like 11, 12. what it's gonna be like. I'm very interested because this is supposed to be a co-working space at like a country club golf course. So I'm confused if they've like put the workspace within that or they like created their own building just in the same area. Okay, so I'm in the little remote working space, and this is so cool. It's like a little tiny house, like a cabin. Let me show you. So that's the entrance, and then you come here and it's this cute little workspace. As you can see, the windows are like tinted, so I don't think people can see me, but I can see them. You can see the golf course. There's a bar, you can get food, which I think we'll get later because I didn't bring any food. And then it has little hooks, a mirror, air conditioning, and a little desk for you. And then I guess like a little lamp. Oh my God, you can like press it and it gets brighter. Oh my God, this is a cute little workspace, and this plant is giving. Everything is giving. It's totally my aesthetic. I'm loving this workspace for today. It makes me feel like I'm in a different country or something. I felt so bad because the guy reserved 2 rooms for us because I told him I'm bringing someone else. And I didn't realize it was like separate little modules or homes or whatever, or offices. So I thought we would just like share one little cubicle or office in a co-working space. So he booked us 2 of these. So I'm in one, Shahin took the other because we felt bad, even though we probably like to work together. But I think this is so cute, and I'll probably focus more if I'm here by myself. So you can see that's him in there. And I'm gonna get to work because I have a lot of note-taking, writing to do, blog writing, video editing, yada yada yada. So let's do it. So it is about 12:27. I had my morning poop after drinking this coffee, which this is a lot of progress for someone like me. I don't drink coffees, and the fact that I'm making my own coffees or espressos and drinking most of it is wild, first of all. But I have my study playlist going. I got all my shit out. I'm like getting organized, and right now I'm still following up from earlier with people who have like downloaded my digital products I've worked with in the past, just to keep up with them, make sure that they give me some feedback, because I am like so eager for what they have to say. I reframe my brain from, oh my God, my product is like the final thing. Like the product I create today is gonna be the product I have like 10 years later. That is true, but I think that's a lot of entrepreneurs like experience, but I need to stop thinking about it like, oh my God, this is the final product, so it has to be perfect. I'm really just trying to put out the lowest hanging fruit, get feedback as much as I can, and keep iterating like over and over, and then that product will eventually be the one that I, you know, probably have 10 years later, and it's so much better. So this is my first digital product I put out ever. I will put like an example here. If you are a content creator, please download. I would love to know what you think. Just get your opinion and if this is helpful, because I tried to make it really basic, because I think that's where a lot of people are, and I think that's where majority of people need help with just posting and learning how to make their content engaging. But I do want to get more complex and like more theory based and more like message branding based later. But again, start from the bottom, practice really small. That's one big mistake I think I've made 4 months into this journey. I keep waiting for the audience to tell me, or the waiting for people to tell me what they want. And like, I do think that's a good strategy if you have an audience, but if you don't, like me, I have a very small audience. I think you just kind of make stuff and put it out there. I was really scared of preemptively making so much stuff without listening to the audience first, which I also think is important. But there's no harm in practicing or starting to have a product or a service even if you have a small audience, because you never know if that audience is gonna buy, or you never know if they're gonna give you feedback. When I'm making products like this, when I'm following up with people, I feel like an entrepreneur. And I think when you feel a certain way, it makes you act in a certain way. So I feel like I'm also acting as an entrepreneur because I feel like it, because of the little things I'm doing, even though generally like someone could look at my life and be like, you don't really have a functioning business. Right now it's just an expensive hobby, but if I'm practicing how to be an entrepreneur, I think naturally I'm gonna put my situations that an entrepreneur would, and then I would eventually be making product for real customers, for a real audience, you know, things like that. So I'm actually kind of getting pretty hungry. So I might see what Shaheen's up to in his pod, and we can go get lunch because they have a bar here and you can get food, and maybe we could just have like lunch there, and it's like a perfect way to like step away from your desk. When I feel like I'm not getting enough done, I look at the fastest things I can get done on my to-do list and I try to do them so I feel productive. So it's really like weird, and I'm pretty sure this is like borderline like attention deficit something, or just a really bad dopamine problem. But I saw on my to-do list that I want to upload a Instagram reel that's already been made on TikTok. So I'm just gonna do that real quick before I start editing. Who came to visit, laid up on my therapy couch. It's good. He didn't even want to get any food. Now he's like, those are good. I think we're about to leave. It's 2:36. I ended up spending way too long on my Marie Forleo course. I just was getting so many ideas about my offerings and how I can price things and whatnot, and I just went into a rabbit hole. So I was like half documenting my notes, but then half like thinking of product ideas. So I didn't really get to edit, but we're gonna leave, go back home, and then I think I'm gonna do just strictly like YouTube editing, and I have 2 TikToks I need to edit. I still need to do Pilates and showers, and like also clear my desktop, so I don't think I'll have a lot of time. Anyway, Shaheen's about to enter and we're gonna pack up. So. All right, it's about 6:24. I've been editing TikToks and I've just put a few of them up, and I've also been editing my YouTube video, which is all about navigating life after college and just the reality versus the expectation, which I feel like not a lot of people talk about, because it just feels like such a shift in friendships and work and like who you are, what you like to do. I'm doing mainly like the cutting, so I kind of have like phases of how I edit. So typically it's just like right when I get the raw footage, I just cut all the speech breaks, and then I move on to like adding like the thrills or frills, that's what I call it, like music or pictures or titles. Today and probably tomorrow, it's really just cutting and making sure it's really smooth. So I'm gonna finish that. While I'm up, I'm just gonna get my mat out because I have literally 40 minutes to finish editing and do 20-minute Pilates and kind of get ready, which I don't really need to like get ready that much, but we're gonna go to Shaheen's family's house and have like dinner with them. So, and he wants to leave at 7. So. quick outfit before we leave. It looks kind of chaotic, but I'm wearing these Gucci loafers, these black jeans, and this top from Aritzia, and we're headed out to the family party. Bye! I thought I was gonna end off the vlog there, but I thought I would do a proper sit down. I just didn't want to bring my camera in the car, but here we are. Anyway, so that's basically it for my day. We're gonna go hang out with Shahin's family for a few hours and probably just come home. I'll finish up, maybe finish up the blog that I was supposed to work on. Probably take a shower or something. I don't know, because I didn't even get to shower. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you